What's your name?
Serena.
Serena, come on over here, Serena.
I should have that.
It's okay. All right, Serena, do me a favor. Read this for me.
Don't let your emotions ruin your success.
That's deep, right? Have you ever gotten like emotional over something before?
All the time.
All the time? Really? I'm glad you, clap it up for being real, right? So give me like a light example of what you mean by that.
I don't know. I'm very sensitive, I think.
Okay. So you let things bother you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay. So what if I told you that me, okay, being who I am, I used to grow up and they used to call me like the little Ethiopian boy in school.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's cool. Okay? They used to call me Skinny Kenny, call me Skeletor. Real talk, yo. Not knowing that I had really bad asthma.
Oh, I have asthma too.
You got asthma too? Up top, you know? I grew out of it though, you know what I'm saying? I grew out of it, so hopefully you grow out of it too.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I didn't let my emotions ruin my success, because what would happen if I reacted to those people? What do you think what would happen?
You wouldn't be where you are now.
Exactly, I would be in a continuous cycle. See, sometimes you just gotta let things bounce off of you. Sometimes, remember I was telling the young lady earlier, experience and receiving is two different things. If I sit there and say, you're bad at basketball, and you believe you're bad at basketball, then you're bad at basketball. But if I say you're bad at basketball, and you don't believe that, then you take that and you just see what it is, and you move to the next level. You understand? Yeah? So that's what I want you to put in your mind. I want you to take this quote right here, okay? And I want you to put it up in your room somewhere. I want you to write it down in your notebook, put it in your phone as a screensaver or something like that. And every time you start to feel emotional, okay, you read that quote. You feel me?
Yeah.
Give it up for Serena. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You're welcome. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, don't let your emotions ruin your success. At the end of my son's, we were almost done my son's treatment. And we're almost finished. We were almost done my son's treatment. And the doctor comes in. They said that my son was going to have to do at least 5 rounds worth of chemotherapy. So that's what we prepared for. So the doctor comes in, and she says, I wasn't there at the time, but my wife was. I was at work. She comes in, she says, we're afraid that we're probably going to have to do a 6th round. And my wife wasn't having it. She calls me right away. I said, what's up? She said, they're trying to give him a 6th round, a higher dose. My son was on a mild dose of chemotherapy. They were trying to give him a high dose. My son's 14 months old. You kidding me? But they said that 5 months. That's what they said. And he's doing well. Every round he's cutting it in half. Why does he have to do a higher dose? They said because they tested 109 of those same children that had the same cancer as Christian, and they also had Down syndrome. And 9 of them had relapsed. They didn't expect the 9 to relapse. 8 of them unfortunately passed away. So you mean to say that my son still has an 80 to 90% survival rate? See, the thing is what they didn't know is what our hematologist told us. It's because of his cancer, he was going to be able to defeat this with his trisomy 21. That gene was going to help him. And if someone that doesn't have trisomy 21 was to have the same exact cancer that Christian had, they would have a 30 to 40% survival rate. But Christian had an 80 to 90% survival rate because of his Down syndrome. So we knew the gift that he had, and he didn't need no 6th round. We were just going through the protocol. So sometimes you just got to make sure you go through the protocol. It wasn't no protocol for no 6th round. And sometimes the enemy will try and inflict things on you that are not necessary. And you have to be aware of those things. You can't get emotional about it because it can ruin the success. Had we got emotional and said, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it, then we might have a different outcome. We denied the 6th round. You're not going to give my son another round because he don't need another round. My son too strong for that. My son out here changing the world. My son out here is giving joy to people every single day. We believe wholeheartedly that inside of his mind, when he changed the mind, he changed the game every single day. My son don't need no 6th round. He not getting no 6th round, and that's final. They tried to give it to us and give it to us and give it to us. This doctor, that doctor, and we kept saying no, no, no. If you come at me with that one more time, then we're going to have to take this to the higher ups. So this is the last discussion that we're going to have about a 6th round. Stand firm in your ground. You don't have to react in violence, but you do have to stand firm in what you believe in. They said my son was going to be fighting cancer for 300 days. I'm here to tell everybody right here that we defeated cancer in 149 days, and my son is now cancer-free.
When we change the mind, we change the game.